Alright, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, I'm going to be going over this replay I had against Kashtia. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I beat Kashtia. I have a pretty decent win rate against Kashtia since this format has started. And I'm just going to go over this replay, and hopefully I get better, and hopefully you guys get better, you know, just learning, thinking about different plays and stuff like that. Before we get any further into this video, if you guys could drop a like on this video, greatly appreciate it, greatly helps out the channel. And as is a trade-off, you know what I'm saying, if you guys hit the like button, I'm going to show you guys this. I'll show you guys this Starlight Rare Super Polymerization. So now that I've showed you guys that, hopefully, you know, hit drop a like on the video, and let's get right into this match right here. So we get me winning the rock, paper, scissors. So I do get to go first against Kashtia. So I draw Brandon Fusion, Poly, Sorinir, and Poly. So I did end up throwing the chain package back in here. I guess I'll go over that. I can go over that in like a deck profile in a little bit, because I've had a few different versions of this deck. So we go in standby phase, we go opening, we want to play around effect Veiler, stuff like that. So we go, yeah, we'll go over his hand too. Talent, Imperm, Pot, Kashtia, Fenrir, and Thrust. I don't think you should play Thrust in the main deck. Talents maybe, but I don't know, maybe not. I think it's more of a side card for sure, because a lot of times talents will just be dead. Like, you'll see. So we go Brandon Fusion for Albaz and Mercurier. We go Sorinir, Banish Mercurier, Mercurier effect, search for Blazing Cartesia effect, just special summon herself. Fusion into the Dust Dragon 1, Sorinir 2, and we're going to go ahead and dump Retribution, and we're going to go ahead and dump Albion the Shrouded Dragon from deck, Albion Shrouded Dragon effect, dump Brandon and White, add Brandon White to hand, activate Brandon and White, accidentally reveal Poly. So we banish Sorinir and we banish Albaz, and we bring out Lubellion effect, discard, put back for Mirror Jade, and then we attempt to leave main phase, leave main, question mark. And that's fine by him. So then we activate Mirror Jade in the end phase, and we chain the Renbrum to negate it, and then we get the guy engrave, and then he tells me to do the chains correctly. And I just tell him, like, I negated it, all that, and then Cartesia comes back to hand, and we can set banishment here. I can't use banishment right now. It's kind of a tough spot. Like, I can't reborn this because I didn't summon it properly. Yeah, it's kind of just tough. Like, I need him to out one of my fusions, and then, but we have a negate with this guy. Also, we have Mirror Jade and board wipe, so we're cooling. And his hand is Double Pot, Tactics Thrust, and then so on summon, I go ahead and activate MJ. A lot of people get this confused about the negate. I'm 99.9% sure I can use that. So then he goes talents. I tell him just to call the judge. And then so we can, because he didn't know. So then he goes ahead and activates Pot. And then he looks at the top 6. He grabs Birth to hand. Okay, so he's going to Birth, summon back his Fenrir. Let's fast forward. So he goes Birth, summon back his Fenrir. Yep, that's pretty standard. Fenrir effect, search a Rise Heart effect, summon. And then he banishes. I banish 3 face down. He overlays for Big Eye. Big Eye, take my Mirror Jade forever. He goes to battle. And then he goes Thrust in main phase 2. And he sets Imperm. Sigh, this is kind of rough, he says. And I say things happen from time to time here and there. So I get my Renbrum back. I activate Brandon Banishment. I target Aluber, special summon Aluber. Now it's nice. Now Banishment's crazy. So then I fusion with Mud on those 2. And then so he can't Imperm. And then I activate Aluber's effect to search, like, cooked. So we're going to go on into the next game here, and we're going to see him go first. He's going to activate the Pot. So he has Imperm, D-Barrier, Birth, and Theosis. I have Chain, Fallen of Albaz, Super Poly, Bestial, Lubellion, and Shroud. And then he looks at his top 6. He goes ahead and grabs the field spell. He's then going to activate the field spell and most likely search for Unicorn. Super Poly can be nice. I can take his Arise Heart and his I forget the guy's name, the Mind Hacker. I can take both of those. So he goes Shangri-La, Rise Heart effect. I banish top 3. He banishes Big Bane to detach, summon, overlay into Mind Hacker, rip, and Mirror Jade from my extra deck. So he needs to rip. He actually, I can't look at it, but he needs to rip the Mud Dragon. He's going to get punished for not ripping Mud Dragon. I play 2 Mirror Jade. He's going to get punished for not ripping the Mud Dragon. So Mind Hacker's going to banish 4 more face down. I have 2 zones locked, and we'll go fast forward here. And then he goes Birth, Summon back, makes the Rise Heart, and pass. So I go draw phase. I go Super Poly. I banish the Shroud from my hand because I can't use it anyway since I'm under this guy. So might as well. Even though I'm outing him, I don't want this to hit the graveyard, and I could, you know, worst case, normal summon this and get rid of this guy. So we'll see. And then we go Mud Dragon effect. He does have the D barrier, so that kind of just shuts down our turn for this time. But Bestial Lubellion, search, grab Sorneer, and then we tribute off the Sorneer, summon out the Lubellion, and then we go Sorneer effect to dump. So this is kind of why I like the Bestials, bro. The Bestials, really playing the Bestial package in this makes it so like Bestial Lubellion is just such a good card, bro. Like searches for Sorneer, brings itself back. I could set up Beast to start popping stuff. It's really good to out like floodgates that your opponent may have. Like you just bring out Beast and do floods, and it also, you guys will see, it comes up to out Ibly, bro. So so we go Lubellion effect, and he's gonna hit that with Imperm, so that's totally fine. So we just set Cosmic, and we end up passing here. So stay on my face. He goes Shangri-La, summon, and then we go Cosmic Cyclone on the Birth, and then I pretty much scoop here. He has Theosis. Once he shows me Theosis, I just scoop. So I'm going first, game 3 right here, and we have a decent hand. These are some of the kind of the hands you will draw with Branded, though. Like, kind of like just tough. Like, I have to normal summon this and use her effective fusion, but it ends up working out. But like, you'll see. So we fusion for those 2. We go Grangoli 1. We go Sorneer 2. Sorneer is going to go ahead and dump the Branded fusion, and Shroud's going to jump Retribution. Or this guy's dumping Shroud. Shroud's dumping Retribution, and then I search Branded fusion to hand. And then we activate Branded fusion, of course. And then we dump Ra's Disciple and Fallen of Albaz. We bring out this guy right here, Albion, the Branded Dragon. And then we banish for Lubellion, discard Chain. We put back, make Mirror Jade. Easy. And then we go Chain effect to search for Patchwork effect, search for search for Poly and Chain. Easy money. So this looks like a crazy field. He does have the Book of Eclipse though, and Lightning Storm, and Starter. So we go into Dragostapelia. We can leave main. We go Albion effect, set Expulsion, add a Cartesia back to the hand, and then we pass turn. I try to do this too early, but he's turn player, so he super polys my stuff away. So super poly with the Book of Eclipse, bang bang. And to Dragostapelia, I go activate. He goes Chain. I go Tribute. Target Ra's Disciple and Sorneer. I'm misclicking all over the place, and then we give him the Ra's Disciple. He banishes. I go he goes Book of Eclipse, and he gets to set my stuff, man. So kind of tough, bro. Not gonna lie, kind of tough. He gonna go. Whoa. Oh yeah. Okay. Normal summon. Normal summon. I was like, wait, he cheated. He normal summon that. Goes Theosis, bring out Fenrir effect, search for Rise Heart. Looks like I'm out of it. He goes Shangri-La, and he goes Rise Heart. I banish top 3, banish a double. And then he goes Battle, and he tries to banish it. He doesn't know his own cards. He can only banish face-ups. Attach. Stop doing this. Kashtia players, don't take this from me, bro. Because this is just going to go back to grave. If this goes back to grave, bruh, like, it does nothing for me in the banish. If this goes back to grave, like, once I end up outing your Rise Heart, this going back to grave, that's just going to give me another resource. I see multiple Kashtia players have done that. Like, don't take their Retribution, bro. Like, that's just good for them. That's good for me. And then he attacks for 15, direct. That's totally fine. Overlays for Mind Hacker. Mind Hacker rips a Mirror Jade, so I have no more Mirror Jades left. Do have Chimera, though. And then take. Banish face down. I got 10 banish cards right here. He goes into a Zeus, and then end phase, I search off of Albion, search for Branded Fusion. So we use Branded Fusion. We banish those 2, and I go for Lubellion. And then he chains to banish my guy face down. This is mandatory chain link 1. I'm chain link 2. Tragedy's chain link 3 to search. And I say, good, thanks, sure. He chains a Rise Heart, gives me back my Retribution. This is what I'm saying, like. And also, Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Shouldn't those be banished? Those should be banished for sure. I guess I didn't catch that mid-game. And then he attaches, but I'm still resolving my Lubellion. So I put back the Albaz and the Tragedy, and I make Quiritus here. Watch how I break this board. So we go Quiritus effect. Or, not yet. He goes Big Bang, Special Summon Unicorn. And I want to chain to the trap because I don't want to activate this monster effect when Unicorn's on the field so he can rip another card. So we chain it to that. And then think here, I go Battle Phase. He's at 0, so I just take out his Arise Heart. I go main phase 2, special. Fallen Order, you can special summon this card from your hand. Special anything, big think, fuse use, Albion use. And then he goes Zeus, which I'm totally cool with, bro. Absolutely totally cool with. Like, I think this guy made a good amount of misplays in this game. I'm not going to lie to you. So I go Quiritus effect to summon Albaz, but there's no point to even do that because this is in the grave already. And, well, I mean, I guess I could have... I can't see my extra deck. I don't think I had, but another one's not used, or it's not anywhere. Oh, no, they're right. They're both right here. Yeah, so I couldn't even summon Albaz and use his guy to make the Albion. So that's why I didn't go for that, because I was going to originally do that at first. The only other thing I had was the Brigand Glory Dragon, and that doesn't let me fuse, because that's be a level 8. This is rank 12. So we put back... so I just put that back in draw. I kind of just wanted to see what was in my deck, and I knew I had another opening. I was like, what's the best line for me to hear? Because I was thinking what to grab off this Aluber, but I was like, let me go Albion first, and then I know I had another opening for sure, so like, let me just send the opening, and then I'll be able to look at my deck and see what I want to get off this Aluber here. So we go ahead and add the Banishment to hand. So Banishment is just definitely the best in this situation. And they ask what was added, and I show them. And then I go end phase, add back Cartesia. And then he has Lightning Storm in hand. He drew Ash. He's cooked. I go Banishment, target Mirror Jade, and accidentally put it back to my extra deck. I'm misclicking. Summon back, and then I fuse with his guy and make a Masquerade, and that's cooked. And then he said, that's it, right? Yep, that's it. Activate Lightning Storm, activate Opening that I sent. So, GG, GG. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Maybe you learned a little something. This game was kind of crazy. I ended up playing through a lot. But overall, what I'm taking away is like, really, Kashtia is not that scary, to be honest. I do play the Mud Dragon. If you see Mud Dragon on the extra deck, just rip it. I play it in the side, so maybe I should consider siding Mud Dragon as well. I'm definitely still working on the Kashtia list, but these two you can definitely make Mud with the Super Poly, and that's just really strong. You see how like they ran out of resources like pretty quickly. Like they'll build their board, and if you just break it, it is what it is. And this deck right here specifically has a lot of grind. I had a Monster Negate too. This is not the one where it comes up with the Ibly, but I really like having the Bystials because it can out the Ibly. That's one way to do it. Or Book of Eclipse also does out the Ibly. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to have a lot more branded videos coming soon. I've been playing a lot with this deck. Like I said, I have a pretty decent win rate against Kashtia. And then, yeah, see, all this is like... We're saying GG's in the chat, bro. We're saying GG's in the chat. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be coming with more DB videos very soon. I'm out. Peace.